You know, being an internet gun celebrity like myself, and I'm going to pause here for a moment while people stop laughing, being an internet gun celebrity, sometimes what I do is very visible. And sometimes we get in trouble for things we didn't do as much as we do for things we did do. And I don't want to fall into the same trap as Donald Trump and get in trouble for not acknowledging that this is Gay Pride Month. So I thought I'd make this video here to acknowledge that this is Gay Pride Month and say, Happy Gay Pride, bitches. But as I do that, I do kind of want to, just to be totally truthful here, I want to admit that I don't really understand the concept of gay pride or black pride or Puerto Rican pride or white pride or Irish pride or any of those things. Something that's a condition of your birth, I don't really consider a factor in something you should be proud of. If you're born black, gay, Irish, whatever, I don't see where you're proud of that. I say don't be ashamed of it, but don't be proud of it. Pride, I think, should be reserved for things that you accomplished, things you've done, adversities you've overcome. That's things to be proud of. Not just I was born with blue eyes and I'm proud. I just don't get it. I just don't get the whole I'm proud of the way I was born, because you didn't have anything to do with that. Don't be ashamed of it. Don't be proud of it either. Be proud of who you are and what you do. Now, I can see, I guess, if you're a minority and you have a pride thing, you could say, we're really proud of the fact that we're out here being visible despite the hateful, bigoted people that would like us to not be visible, that would like us to go away. The people that would like to tear us down, we're not letting them tear us down, and we're proud of that. That is something to be proud of. I can respect that 100%. That is a personal achievement on your part. Now, I do wish some people would allow themselves to be torn down a little, maybe shamed a little. And by that I mean, if you're going to be in a gay pride rally or any kind of rally, but especially a gay pride rally, because that's the month it is, and you're thinking of doing something in that rally, in public, on a parade float, or in the crowd, ask yourself one question. Is this something I would do in front of my grandmother or my 5-year-old niece? And if you can't say yes to that, then please don't do it in front of me either. That's all I ask. No one wants to see that. This is a public place. I'm all for letting your freak flag fly, believe me, but do it behind drawn curtains, or at least on the other side of a wall from public. I'm not saying hide it. Come out and talk about it all you want to people that want to hear about it, but just don't do it in public. I don't like anybody doing anything in public that's gross. Like, I see 2 fat people kissing at Walmart, I'm like, bleh, I almost want to throw up. So just, that's all I'm saying. I don't want to seem like I'm a bigot here, but just bleh to some things. I just don't want to see other people making out in the street or wearing jock straps and fairy wings and waving their buttholes at me in public. I may be crazy, but I don't want to see that. So like I say, if you can't do it in front of your grandmother, please don't do it in front of me. Please don't do it in public. But to kind of get back on topic here, as I was saying, I don't think conditions of birth are things to be proud of. I think they're kind of a benign part of your personality and who you are, but there are things about you can be proud of. As a gay person, gay people are far more likely to be targeted for violent acts by hateful people than just your average everyday person, just for who they are. There's people out there that think that they have the right to hurt you just because they're threatened by you or they don't agree with you, and that's wrong. So you have to take that into account. You have to say, I have special circumstances. You have to sit down and say, I might be targeted tomorrow simply because I'm effeminate or something like that, or you're gay or whatever. And if that's true, take measures to protect yourself. Now, gay people in this country have fought for a lot of things, and that's something they should be proud of. They fought for a lot of rights, marriage, adoption, everything like that. They fought to have families, real families, and they've achieved that, and they should be proud of it. But they should also be able to protect those families now that they have them. And I'm not asking you to change your entire belief system or to strap on a gun tomorrow and run out into public. I'm just saying, sit down and evaluate it. Sit down and think about your family and would you want to be able to protect them. I know you are brainwashed by society and politics, etc., especially on the left, that just guns are bad. They're just evil instruments used by bad people to hurt good people. But that's just not true. It's not even close to the truth. And if you sat back and looked at the facts, you'd know that's not close to true. If you sat back and looked at it, you'd realize that guns, both in the hands of civilians, law enforcement, and the military, are far more often used by good people to protect good people than they are by bad people to hurt good people or harm good people. So once you realize that, you can stop looking at guns as an instrument of evil and just start looking at them as a tool that if you're a good person, you can do really good things with, and if you're a bad person, you might do bad things with. And then you might start thinking, well, we're good people, and we're at extra risk of being targets, so I want to have that tool that I can do good things with, like protect my family. Now, I know a lot of people would say, well, I'd rather die than harm another person. Well, that's great. That's admirable. Not admiral. You're not leading a fleet of ships. You're actually just doing something yourself. So that's admirable. But what about your family? What about your spouse? What about your children? Would you rather see them harmed or killed than harm some other disgusting, vile, bigot piece of shit who targeted you just because of who you are? Would you rather see your family hurt than see them hurt? I can't imagine any normal person would say yes to that question. I think you would drop that person in a moment if you had to. So be able to. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is stand back, evaluate your beliefs, evaluate the benefits of a firearm. Don't go out and buy one tonight. I'm not saying that. Just think about maybe you should have one at home just in case. And then once you're comfortable with that, maybe you'll carry one out in public, because that's where you're more likely going to be targeted, out in public. So just start small, work your way up. Because like I said, being gay is nothing in itself to be particularly proud of. But being able to protect your family and being able to do the right thing if the need arises, that is something to be proud of.